All right, so this is how we get on STEMscopes and what I use it for. So again, we're starting off in our Google Classroom. You click on the Google waffle and you scroll all the way down until you see this white and like colorful lettered STEMscopes app. You can also see that it says STEMscopes, but you're going to click on the app, and this is what their STEMscopes is going to look like on their end. So I logged in as a student. Right now it says that there has been an assignment assigned. So it says right here the status is assigned, and they just click on whatever assignment it is, and then it'll pull the assignment up. So for this one, they are going to read these short little 8 paragraphs, and then there are questions that they need to answer to follow. There's usually only 5 questions whenever I do a reading. A couple of things that I really do like about this app is, one, it grades it itself. So as soon as the students hit turn in, this green turn in button, it automatically notifies me that there has been an assignment turned in. Another thing that I really like about this app is that it gives them the option to highlight. So if number one, which sentence of the passage is the best summary of the article, I really do want for them to use their reading strategies that they've learned in the past. So I want for them to go and I want for them to highlight whatever it is that needs to be highlighted. So they highlight it, they click and drag, highlight, and then they click on the highlighter tool and then they choose the highlight. If they're like, oh no, that didn't work, then they can clear the highlights and it will clear the highlight for them. Let's say they've had multiple things highlighted already and they don't want to clear everything. What they would do is they'll come back and they'll re-highlight what they had just highlighted by accident, click and say without color, and it will unhighlight it. Technically, it's re-highlighting it without a color. Like I said, once they're done, they need to hit turn in, because if they don't, then I don't see it on my end. If they don't finish it, they need to hit save and then close, and once they've closed it, it says that they've started it, but that it hasn't been turned in. If you come up here, it'll say grades, and that's where you can click on it, and it will show them what the grade is. You can see some of these, the grades are pending. A lot of these that are pending are things that I've given them in the past for them to just do as can do. So if they finished an assignment, they can come and do some of these games. But then like you see right here, there is a grade of a 100. That just means that I've gone in, I've checked their work, and there is a 100. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There is a picture vocabulary here that will help them with their vocabulary on whatever we're going over that unit. And the learning resources. Also the STEMscopedia. This is a textbook that we have in class, but obviously we're not in class right now. We're doing everything virtually. So there are the STEMscopedias here. Basically, it's just more reading. It's just different ways, or how this is in the real life and stuff like that. They have questions here. I will assign a STEMscopedia every now and then. There are a couple of follow-along questions. So as you can see right here, it talks about life cycles, and then there are 2 questions right here. Find 2 ways that the young animals or babies look like their parents. So then they would just type in, what are 2 ways that young koalas look like their parents? So they would just type in their 2 answers. What are 2 ways that young dolphins look like their parents? They just type in their answers, and those are the fill in the blanks for these 2 questions, and so on. Once they're done, again, you hit turn in. That's if I assign it. I haven't assigned this yet. I just wanted to show you kind of what it looks like. So this is STEMscopes. This is, kind of a big resource that we use for science. This is what they get. This is what their science textbooks are. This is just the online version of it.